how you all doing? Today I wanted to make like an informative video to give you guys information about drones. Like if you all know, recently I got myself a drone. I got myself a DJI Spark, which is like the latest and the teeny miniest offering from DJI. So I thought, let's give you guys an idea, as there is a lot of confusion, there is a lot of questions, there's a lot of legality, illegality issues going on with drones off lately. So I'm gonna try to answer as much as the questions as I received. So to go ahead, let's start off with what drone I bought. So now this is a DJI Spark drone, and let me just remove it and show you guys. So this here is the drone itself. So you can see it's very tiny. Yes, it's very tiny. Just for comparison, you can see it fits perfectly in my palm, and the propellers are foldable, so you can just remove these propellers and it's ready to fly. Instead of a 3-axis, it has a 2-axis gimbal. So we're not gonna be discussing much about the features because there's not a drone review of any kind. So you can go ahead and look at the specs in the website, which is linked in the description below. What I'm gonna be talking is, why did I go for the DJI Spark? So I had two options, either the Mavic Pro or the Spark. I went for the Spark because it's very tiny, it's very portable, and I really like the way it could fit in my tank bag, fit anywhere literally, and it's very small. So that was the number one reason for me buying this camera. Yes, it only supports 1080p 30 fps, but I think that's okay, I can live with that. Now there's a lot of confusion going on when it comes to the illegality of drones. So I'm not going to be going much into the legal aspect of the drones, but I'm going to be telling you, if you're planning to buy a drone, if you want to fly a drone, I'm just going to give you certain guidelines which you yourself can personally follow, so as to not cause harm to yourself or anybody else. Now, number one, what drone to buy? I always prefer buying a branded drone. Let it be Parrot, let it be DJI, anything. Of course, you can import parts, you can get drones made in a lot of small markets like Koti and all, but that's not really advisable because drone is a high-tech piece of equipment. Now with this DJI, more than the hardware, the software package which you get, I currently fly it with my phone. I'm still waiting for the controller to arrive. So the home location, setting the home location in case it goes out of range, and the face detection and the obstacle avoidance sensors, everything that works in tandem. The hardware and software is pretty well balanced, so that cannot be achieved when you're building a drone for yourself, that level of professionalism. So I suggest you stick to the branded drones. Where do you get it from? Now there are two ways you can get it. There's an official dealer in Mumbai who's getting the drones. You can either tell any of your friends, relatives who are coming from abroad to buy it, unpack it, and kind of smuggle in through, but I don't really advise you do that, because drone agar pakade gaya to they're not going to give it to you, aapka paisa bhi dub gaya, and it's unnecessary trouble. Now coming on to flying the drone. Now DJI has quite updated software. So the other day I went to a friend's place who stays nearby an airport, and when we tried to fly it from his terrace, the drone just wouldn't take off. So it said that you're in restricted airspace, you're near to an airport, so you cannot fly. And then if you do not update the firmware on time, it won't fly. So there's a lot of software guidance in there. But apart from that, you as a responsible individual, I suggest, leave alone the permissions, leave alone anything. I suggest do not, I repeat, simply do not fly the drone inside city limits, especially at daytime. Raat mein bhi just don't. You don't need to, you don't have to prove anything to anybody. I bought this drone mainly to do aerial photography, aerial videography of outskirts when I go to my farmhouse, when I visit locations, when I'm out touring on the bike, I visit locations which are, not so densely populated, especially near military areas. Never. If you stay nearby to a military area, like near my home, I stay nearby to a military area, don't ever fly a drone, because you don't want to be invading somebody else's security. You don't want to be invading your country's national privacy. So do not do that. So be very careful of where you fly your drone. And I do not like to carry the drone even when I'm flying domestically. Like if I fly from here to Mumbai, if I fly from here to Delhi, I don't like carrying the drone with me. I only carry it with me if I'm going by road. So so that's like my own safety net. Now there is a lot of news that drone regulations are gonna come in, drone licenses are gonna come in, but we never really know when that's gonna happen, as you know.
Yeah, big guy government.
पता नहीं कब होने वाला है. So whenever that's gonna happen, I'm gonna be the first guy to go approach them, get my drone license. And I suggest go for something tiny. You don't want to be flying those big ass Phantom 4.5s and 4K resolution, all that bullshit, because उसको लेके फिरने के लिए गज़ाब हो जाता है. You can't really carry it on the bike. You can't really, portability is fuck all. And when you fly this thing, trust me, even this size, the other day I flew it near my farmhouse. The other day I flew it near Hill Park. There's a lot of crowd which gathers together, so here's some sample footage which you can check out. I'm gonna be playing it as we speak. So bada drone raha to, a lot of other crowd is gonna join in. And thirdly, bird attacks. Yes, pigeons have tried to attack this once or twice. Most of the time they just go away, but sometimes out of curiosity they try to come too near. Crows also, so that also you have to be careful. And DJI says you can fly this with the phone, but it's severely limited. The options are severely limited, so I suggest get the controller for this. Do not fly it without the controller. Otherwise, I'm having a great experience with the drone. I've ordered extra batteries and all. They're gonna be here as well soon. So yep, if you're planning to buy a drone, I suggest buy it from here. And you have to be very careful. Please do not fly near airports. Do not fly near restricted airspaces. Do not fly near any military areas or anything, especially when there's a convoy going, because drones are literally a big security breach. So please, government kya bol rahi wo sab aap baaz rakho. On your end as an individual, please be responsible. Do not yahan wahan leke jaake udao nakko. It's not a toy, it's a serious offense. And most of all, पट्टियों को छेड़ने ड्रोन नको इस्तेमाल करो. बालकनियों के पास लेके जाके ड्रोन नको उड़ाओ. समझ रहे ना तुम ना? So I guess that's about it for the small drone Q&A video. And you guys have any other doubts, I will read your comments and respond in some other video. But I guess that's about it. Simply go for a drone if you want, only if you want to do like serious aerial photography. Don't waste your money unnecessarily. Abhi my 80,000 subscribers cross karne ke baad liya, because I felt now I should invest in this. No, DJI didn't give this to me for free, nor did I buy it with my YouTube money. But yeah, unnecessarily as a beginner, do not go for a drone. And ये हाथा हिलाने की आदत मेरे को कहाँ से आ गई फिर से. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great Sunday, and you'll be seeing a lot more drone action from now on. Sadly, I couldn't take it to my Uttarakhand tour because I was flying, so I don't want to take it there. But yep, you're gonna be seeing a lot more drone shots soon. So thank you very much. Stay responsible and bye bye.